Records are meant to be broken, and football is no exception. Take Miroslav Klose for example. In 2014, he made history after breaking Ronaldo Fenomeno's World Cup goal record. It was an incredible achievement. But there are some records that just seem untouchable, almost impossible to break. And in this video, we'll explore 10 of these extraordinary records. Let's kick off the list with one of the most jaw-dropping records in football history, the most goals scored in a calendar year. In 2012, Lionel Messi set an unbelievable record, netting a staggering 91 goals in a single year. He shattered Gerd Muller's previous record of 85 goals, which had stood since 1972. It was an achievement that left the football world in awe. What's even more incredible is it took Messi just 69 games to reach that number, giving him a mind-blowing goals-to-game ratio of 1.32. He scored 79 goals for Barcelona and added another 12 for his national team. Since then, even the most prolific scorers have fallen far short. Ronaldo and Lewandowski both hit 69 goals in 2013 and 2021 respectively, but neither came close to Messi's insane tally. With the best players of the last decade unable to even threaten this record, it is safe to say Messi's achievement will stand for a long time. Messi holds yet another mind-blowing record in football, the most Ballon d'Or wins. The Ballon d'Or is the most prestigious individual award in the sport, and Messi has claimed it an incredible 8 times over his career. For some perspective, before Messi burst onto the scene, the record for the most Ballon d'Or wins was just 3. Johan Cruyff, Michel Platini, and Marco van Basten were the only ones to win it 3 times. But by the age of 25, Messi had already shattered their record with 4 wins. And he didn't stop there. He went on to add another 4, with his last one being the most special, which he earned after leading his country to the long-awaited World Cup glory. The only player who even come close is Cristiano Ronaldo with 5 Ballon d'Ors. So when you compare those numbers, it becomes clear that this is a record that may stand unchallenged for a very long time. And you can't talk about Messi without mentioning Ronaldo, who has some outrageous records of his own. One of the most jaw-dropping is his streak between 2010 and 2016, when Ronaldo scored 50 or more goals in 6 consecutive seasons for Real Madrid. To put that into perspective, a single 50-goal season is an incredible achievement on its own. Prolific strikers like Luis Suarez and Erling Haaland have only managed it once. But for Ronaldo to hit 50+ goals 6 seasons in a row, that is just mind-blowing. This insane level of consistency is what made Ronaldo Madrid's all-time top scorer, cementing his legacy at the club. And let's be real, it is hard to imagine anyone matching that record anytime soon. Messi and Ronaldo are undoubtedly among the greats of all time, but when we talk about football legends, one name always comes up: Pele. The Brazilian icon is considered by many to be the GOAT, and one of his records seems almost untouchable: the number of World Cups won by a single player. Many greats have lifted the prestigious trophy more than once, including Ronaldo Fenomeno, but only one player in history has won it 3 times. Pele's first World Cup win came in 1958, when he was just 17 years old. He even scored twice in the final as Brazil defeated Sweden. He was also part of the winning squad in 1962, but an injury in the second game ruled him out from the rest of the tournament. Because of this, he didn't get to receive a winner's medal as per the rules back then. But those rules were scrapped in 1978, and Pele was retroactively awarded his medal in 2007. His third win came at his last World Cup game in 1970 when he was 29, sealing his legendary status. This is one record that seems destined to stand the test of time. Speaking of international football, we have to mention one of the most outrageous records ever: the largest win margin in the history of international football. In a qualifying match for World Cup 2002, Australia demolished American Samoa with an unbelievable 31-0 scoreline. Yes, 31 goals to 0. That is a goal every 3 minutes on average. To set the scene, Australia was ranked 75th in the FIFA World Rankings, while American Samoa sat at 203rd. It was already a huge mismatch, but things got worse for American Samoa when they could only field one of their regular first-team players due to passport issues. So they had to field the squad with young kids, some as young as 15, many of whom had never played a full 90-minute match before that day. By halftime, the score was 16-0, and the second half, another 15 goals. Australia's Archie Thompson also set a record for the most goals scored in a single international match, netting 13. It was a truly absurd game, one that will likely never be repeated, let alone beaten. While goals often steal the spotlight, a great defense is the mark of a truly exceptional team. And for that, we don't have to look any further than Chelsea's 04-05 team, who set the record for the fewest goals conceded in a league season, just 15 goals across 38 games. This incredible defensive display powered Chelsea to their first league title in half a century, and their only loss came against Manchester City, stopping them from going invincible like the Gunners had the season before. Before Chelsea, Arsenal had managed to concede just 17 goals during their 1997-98 campaign, but no team has come close to matching Chelsea's 15-goal record since. In fact, Chelsea themselves were the closest, conceding 22 goals the following season. A record this solid on the defensive end will be very tough to break. And the architect of this incredible defensive juggernaut was none other than Jose Mourinho. While the record of just 15 goals conceded was impressive, Mourinho had another astonishing achievement in his arsenal. Starting at Porto and continuing through his time at Real Madrid, he went an incredible 150 consecutive home league games unbeaten, a streak that spanned over 9 years. Let's take a moment to appreciate that. For 9 years, Mourinho's teams never lost a league game on home turf. That is absolutely insane. This remarkable feat highlights the exceptional coach he was, showcasing his tactical discipline and unwavering winning mentality. No other manager has come close to this record, and it's hard to imagine anyone ever matching it again. Staying on the topic of defending, we have to shine a light on one very iconic defender, Ronald Koeman. But today we're not focusing on his defensive skills. Instead, we're diving into what he accomplished in the opposition's box. Koeman holds the record for the most goals scored by a defender in football history, amassing an incredible 253 goals throughout his career. To put that into perspective, that is just 10 goals shy of Michael Owen's career tally of 263 goals, a Ballon d'Or winning striker, mind you. Koeman was known for scoring all types of goals, but set pieces were his speciality. To highlight the magnitude of his achievement, consider Sergio Ramos, the highest scoring defender of recent times, who has netted 136 goals, but still over 100 goals fewer than the Dutch legend. This illustrates just how remarkable Koeman's record is, and why it's almost impossible to break. But you know what's more impressive than a high-scoring defender? A high-scoring goalkeeper. That's right, Rogerio Ceni holds the record for the most goals scored by a goalkeeper, with an astonishing 129 goals to his name. You might be wondering how a goalkeeper could rack up such a tally, and the answer lies in Ceni's mastery of dead ball situations. Whether from free kicks or penalties, Ceni was a set-piece specialist. In fact, almost half of his goals came from free kicks, the other half from penalties, and yes, he even scored one from open play. In one unbelievable season, he netted 21 goals, a number that would make many strikers envious. And while his scoring ability was extraordinary, Ceni was also a solid shot stopper, even being part of Brazil's 2002 World Cup winning squad. In an era where it's rare for goalkeepers to score even one goal in their careers, Ceni's record seems destined to stand the test of time. But one often overlooked aspect of football is discipline. A hot-headed moment can seriously damage a team's chances, leading to suspensions or sending offs that can swing a season. So avoiding yellow and red cards is key in football. But Gary Lineker took this concept to a whole new level. He managed to avoid a single red or yellow card in a career that spanned over 16 years. It sounds almost unbelievable, but it's true. He played more than 600 games for multiple clubs and his national team, and not once was he booked. His spotless record was so impressive that in 1990 he was awarded the FIFA Fair Play Award for his outstanding sportsmanship. In a game as physical and high stakes as football, this is a record you can confidently bet will never be matched or broken. It's not just rare, it is almost impossible to imagine.